Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV with the Cradle of Civilization DLC and the Japan patch. We're still playing as Italy, going for the Prince of Egypt achievement, which means that we started as Florence, of course. And we're also going for the Arabian Coffee achievement because it's still a bit of a while until we can actually form Egypt legally. So that's why we're at war with the Ottomans, have been for a couple of episodes now, trying to take a bunch of land. I'm looking at a peace deal of, not that peace deal, at a peace deal of something like this to start off. There is one other option. We could just peace out the Ottomans right now for just annulling their alliance with Russia, but that doesn't seem like something I want to do after I spent tons, over 100,000 men in this war already, and a bunch of ducats. So if the Ottomans, don't get me wrong, we're killing way more than we're losing, but still, this is a potential issue. We're also going to have the spawn of global trade very soon. I really would like it to spawn in Genoa. Unfortunately, right now, Constantinople is slightly ahead of me, even with my boats redirecting trade from Sevilla to Genoa. So I'm really looking for tiny edges where I could make put some more trade value straight into Genoa here. And one of those edges is going to be that I stop transferring to Venice, even though I'm better at collecting in Venice than I'm in Genoa. I am going to transfer to Genoa instead, so we increase their value from Tunis. That should help a lot, I think. Let's see what that does. We have lost, technically, a battle up here against overwhelming numbers of Ottomans. We killed twice as many as we lost. Still, we did lose the battle, and they're going to take back the fort in Halep. Which is annoying, but not the worst to happen to us. We do want to allow our troops to reinforce before we do anything else here. So I'm just lining up at the Ottoman border and waiting for some reinforcements before we go again. We've also pretty much beaten out Morocco. Unfortunately, Morocco is the main target of this war because we had to avoid the Russian alliance. And that means that we can't just piece them out. Our guy running through here died. That's about the easiest thing in my life. He wasn't good anyway. Let's grab a new one. Ooh, we finally have a siege pip and some maneuver to take some less attrition here, walk out faster, and finally a siege pip for getting something done soon. I'm not going to use them. Well, maybe I am going to use them in this siege as soon as these guys are out of attrition range. That sounds kind of fine. Yeah, we lost that siege. That's okay. You guys have tons of more reinforcement to do, right? Well, tons. There's about 7,000 more men we need here, and a lot more men that we need here. Yeah. So please keep reinforcing. The Moroccans are unfortunately getting rebels here, which sucks for me, because I think I'm gonna have to take care of those rebels because I want to stay in this war and stay having Morocco down. I mean, kinda technically don't need the siege of these things. Let's see. Rebels are going to take a while to siege those forts anyway. Especially with our defensiveness that we have. So there's a fort in Siam. Sham, not Siam. And you are unfortunately, even though you look like hills, I mean, this is very hilly, right? You count as dry lands, meaning we don't get an actual bonus fighting in there. I think we still want to fight in there eventually. But I do want some more reinforcement. I hope they can't siege it down too fast. They do have a ton of cannons, so they might be able to do that. Lost trade pressure against Castile, got it back. Mushasha has entered the golden era. I couldn't care less, game. I really couldn't. There's no way. Yes, Ottoman spy network. Oh, we have been discovered with our Ottoman spy network. Can we do anything cool with it? Support rebels. Steal maps. Do you have any cool maps I can steal? Do you have maps of Sahel? You do. Actually, that's pretty good. Here, give me those maps. Come home. Because now I can actually go back here. Maybe we swap these generals though. Yeah, I kind of want the siege general up here sieging. You can walk back through the desert again. Sorry, it's a bit attrition-y, I know. I'm doing my best here. And you can send one infantry away, right? No, not like that. You can keep 1 infantry with a general to walk onto land that we own, or control at least. So we can move the general off. That means we are under siege strength, unfortunately. So we're also gonna grab this guy and run him in here. And then put the siege general to our other stack. Onto this stack here. Not to this stack, I mean. Put the non-siege general onto our other stack. That's what I meant to say. There we go. Now you don't need a general here. What? How do I have 2 armies here, and how is this also weird? Merge. Merge. Attach to this. Do not attach to this. Do not have Benedetto di Busca. No leader. Thank you. And have Benedetto di Busca here. Thank you. And then go deal with those annoying Moroccans. And then we're up to 60,000 men. Still could use some more men here, to be quite honest. 7%. Kinda hope that they don't take it yet. It would be annoying if they did. Castile declaring some wars. And things happening. Gain corruption, yeah, I can afford it, I think. 14% now, okay. I think I have to prepare now for the attack on Sham. So you guys walk here, you guys walk to Dera. We did take 1 more reinforcement tick, which is good, of course. Hope they don't take it with 14%. And, oh, how are the trade notes doing? Genoa is now the most powerful by far. So now we should be in line to get the thing, right? Unless we don't have enough trade power in Genoa, which might be... How are we doing here? No, it's fine. We have the most trade power. It's the highest trade value in the world. Good. Good. How close are we to not being the highest trade power? Not very close. I think we're fine here. And we lost a lot of trade power because we sent our ships to other places to increase that trade value. But I think it's fine. Okay, you're gonna tick for 28 days, I think. We should have time to wait for the monthly reinforcement tick before we attack. I think that's how that's gonna work out. How long will you take? You will take 10 days and you will take 11 days. So you need to start a day earlier. So if we take 11 days, we need to start at, like, I don't know, the 20th. Let's say the 21st of March. That sounds fine. 22nd, okay. Now you arrive on the 3rd of April. Okay, so we get 1 more reinforcement tick. We wait a day, and then send you, so it's also the 3rd of April. Okay. This should be fine. Do I shift consolidate? I don't think I do. I want to shift consolidate in the 1st of April. It's going to be a bit of timing work here, but if that works out, it's going to be very good for us, I think. So let's try to exactly hit the 1st of April. Also, we won this siege, very nice. So let's go and siege something else, like this place. You guys follow up as backup. And 1 more day, 1st of April. There's the reinforcement tick. Not a very big reinforcement tick, unfortunately. Wait 1 more day, there. Now we shift consolidate, strongest troops in the middle and all. Shift consolidate. And see what happens on the 3rd of April here. We have overwhelming numbers right now, man. They're coming in, but they need 9 more days that we have to pound on these people. We are not flanking right now, but we have way more cannons shooting. And now we're flanking because we crushed so many of them. Still 5 days. Could do it. Did do it. Very nice. So we got a full stack wipe on that 1 army. Here we killed, what's that? 30, 40,000 people. Lost 6. Very good. And now you guys are running. Can we catch you? Oh no, you're probably running farther. No, you're not running farther. Well, we can actually catch you here. It's Highlands, but I mean, I'll take it. I think I'll even merge these up, take the better general, shift consolidate. and send my 0 power troops away so they can go reinforce in my lands. We have high war exhaustion. I do not want that, so I'm gonna hit the reduce button. It's a bit cheaper even because we're trading in sugar and with the golden era, so I'll just hit it twice. It's gonna be fine. No need for those rebellions to spawn on us at all. Mamlukian separatists, I'm not interested in you right now at all. Did you really just retreat one province? We do get the negative of the Highlands, so this is not going to be the greatest fight, but we should be outflanking them and out-cannoning them. So this should be good. Yeah, that's another stack wipe. Killed another 30,000 guys, over 30,000, almost 40,000 again, and lost 4. 10-to-1 ratio. Wow. How are those numbers now looking now? We now actually have more troops on our side than the Ottomans do. Even with Morocco in the fold. Who ran again? I mean, can't blame them for running, but where are you hiding? What's happening up here? That's just boats. I don't care about those boats. You're sieging, that's good. And you obviously don't need to be 1 million people in one spot. You need to be less people in one spot. I want to take Halep back, so I want to take the full, what is it, 10 cannons, 10 infantry, I think, for a level 2 fort. And put them on there. How about we shift consolidate once more? Sort out the zeros. Go home for reinforcements. And then have, what is it, 10 and 10 is that? 10,000 left over. Let's do it like this. And one more cannon, these guys, and no cav. So you guys are gonna take care of that. You guys are gonna leave one guy and put the rest into there. Quarantine the province. I do not want influenza to spread wherever it is. Oh, actually, there's Ottoman land here. The QQ is currently. Forgot about that Ottoman land, and QQ is actually taking control of it. That's funny. Where are my boats? Oh, protecting Seville. That's good. Still don't like those rebels over there. Something has come under my control. Good. You are actually not enough troops, but you... Oh, we don't have enough manpower, so I'm gonna grab more manpower here. Just tank that professionalism once more. Ouch. It's gonna make us fight a little bit worse, but it's gonna be fine enough, and we really need the manpower right now. Grab one more guy to take this place. Like that. And let's double check the war enemies thing here. Not on the equality comparison, but on this. We still have more manpower because we just hit the button. We have a lot less mercenaries. We have more troops now. And you should be drowning in debt right now, I think. There's a way to find out, but I never know the numbers. You can, in theory, see how much debt an enemy has, or how many loans they have, not exactly the amount of debt, by looking at score comparison. Score comparison. And looking at, I think it's admin rating. I think it should be in there. So maybe they do not actually have any debt right now. I think it's, is it Diplo? No. So I assume they don't have debt right now. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive, I must say. There should be a negative modifier in there if they had debt. I'm almost 100% sure of that. We have a free leader right here, so you can be here, making sure that we have a leader at the front. You guys are reinforcing, that's good. You guys are sieging, that's also good. I do not want to use the barrage. That costs military power. Ooh, you broke my fort here. That's annoying, especially with these guys. Do I just let these Moroccans do what they want down here? I think I do. I don't feel like hunting them throughout these lands here. I can't see where they're walking. Could spy on you to get visibility, but that's going to take forever. Can't ask you to give me visibility. I'm taking so much attrition down here, which I really can't afford right now. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to walk out of here. take care of those rebels and let the Moroccans do what they want to do down there. That land doesn't matter. Ottomans obviously buffing up again, trying to recruit more armies, I assume more mercenaries, although they did have some manpower, so it might not just be mercenaries. We have a bit too many people here, so let's drop some off. Let's not take that attrition. Wow, we have way too few infantry actually right now. Tons of cannons, but not a ton of infantry. Okay. Might want to merc up a bit. Get some more infantry mercs over here. We do have some money. We're making tons of money. And we should have the force limit, right? We do have the force limit. Well, just 2. But let's at least get those 2 mercs. Every infantry right now is gonna matter because we need infantry to stand in front of those cannons. Let's just build them here and here. It's nice that you can build mercs in occupied territory. So you guys, I'm sorry I'm making you walk through the desert over and over and over again, but I really want you to stop taking attrition. It's odd to say that. I want you to walk through the desert so you stop taking attrition, but that's how this is gonna work out. Maybe I don't want to stand in here because they might try to catch me there. Yeah, and because I hired the Merc there, he's not gonna die. I'm sorry, Mr. Merc. I didn't mean for you to die. I was stupid. Do I want you to go here? I kinda do not. We lost the siege of Marrakesh. Oh, that's this. Actually, those rebels were faster. What happened there? Wow. Okay. Gonna have to siege that back eventually. Might as well grab a new Merc somewhere else then. Yeah, this was just stupid. And you're now running here to trouble us. Okay. This is Highlands, right? Do I give up the siege or don't I? I technically have enough troops here. You guys arrive 16th, I arrive on the 15th, so I'll be earlier, so you probably won't even do it. Yeah. Scared them off. Okay, I do want another Merc. I just lost one for no reason. And by no reason, I mean because I was stupid. And wanted to build them right at the front. I was even happy about being able to do that. Oh well. Run, 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 run. Ottomans running away again. We should be taking... they're going for the siege. We've won this siege. And can now go for Bucharest here. Sure. I mean, if they're just letting me take the other side of their land, I'm okay with that. When do you arrive? Haleb, 7th of October. We'll be on the 6th. Are you gonna stop? You're not gonna stop. Okay. We're in Drylands. We're gonna be there earlier than they are. We might even take... No, we're not gonna take the siege first. I really want to hit the 6th of October perfectly, like that. So I can group you up. I don't even need to shift consolidate. Okay, it's fine. We have barely enough people. We don't actually have a full front here right now, but neither do they. So that's okay. And we have backup coming in. So there should be some more Ottoman crunching going on. And if we manage to do it in 8 days, then these guys are just sack-wiped. QQ cancelled military access, doesn't matter. We did not manage. They actually got reinforcements in. They're still gonna lose, I think. Even though they have a ton of troops there. Yeah, we're still crunching them. Still have no cannons in front row. It's all good here. Here. Oh, there's one cannon, I guess. Fine. Now we're losing? Now we're actually in a bad spot. Now I need to go here. Sorry, not taking Halab today. Once again, we killed about double of what we lost, but the Ottomans seem to be willing to just throw manpower at us until nothing else. Lose military power, lose prestige. I can lose some prestige. I have tons of it. I'll get it back immediately. It's all fine. Now we're gonna run somewhat low on manpower. Is there anything we can do? I can't milk you yet. No. I can definitely ask you for money if I ever need more money, which is nice. So it probably means mercs. I think this means that we actually consolidate these real infantry here, not shift consolidate, but do full consolidation like that. This is an expensive war. having to do that. And now we should have some force limit left that can be put into more mercs, into 6 more mercs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Nope, 6. 6 more mercs. Keep on stacking that infantry where we can. Ottomans actually killing some French troops here, but it's going to be alright. I hate that this stack is kind of stuck here. I wish it wasn't. Not sure how to deal with that right now. We're taking all these good fights, but the Ottomans just have so much manpower, and that's what quantity ideas. And I've talked about why I don't like quantity ideas before, but this is what quantity ideas do for you. You can just keep on going. Way after I killed somebody. Okay, oh, that's the rebels. Let's get rid of these rebels too. You can just keep on going after you really shouldn't be able to anymore. Way after. But then again, it's going to be super expensive for them, so they better have the money to support this. I am fine in the relations, so I don't really need to cancel it, but I don't really need this military access, so let's just cancel it before I forget it. I have forces in their borders? Oh, our enemies have forces in their borders. Apparently the game doesn't care about the fact that they don't need my military access to do this. I'm gonna try to get them out of Sham again. And I should succeed in that, pretty sure. They have also taken lots of losses. And this is all mercenaries, a full mercenary stack here, basically no infantry in the front. While we do still have some infantry. I say some, and I mean some, but we do have it. Let's just merge these two up and build one good stack out of it. Shift consolidate, throw out the zeros. And these guys, I guess. Put them onto Jaffa. Jaffa. I think I'm gonna actually also consolidate here. Yeah, detach the mercs, I don't want to consolidate them. Just consolidate these guys out. Die. So I can build some more mercenaries. And yes, that's gonna tank my professionalism a bit, but we're just gonna have to handle that. This war is expensive. It's fine. At least we get to fight the Ottomans again. Kind of missed that. Gain 2 inflation or lose 10 rep tradition. Take the inflation. And we're very close to capping our military powers, so once again I'm gonna push the strengthen government button. Rebels are fine. Hostile siege on Sham, yes, we know. This all looks good. We might actually be able to completely take the Ottomans out of the European side of their land. Where's their fleet? It killed Frenchmen somewhere and then it ran apparently. Okay. I'm still doing the trade protection here just because I will forget to do it perfectly for 1600. So I'm doing it now. I won. Was this just a stack wipe? Looked like it. That's a fort, so we need, what, level 2 fort? Yeah. Do you want to take that from the rebels? Is it worth my manpower? Probably not, but, I mean, are you the, oh, you're the siege speed guy at least, so I will keep you on that actually. Merge, detach, and then drop you, and drop 2 cannons and some infantry. Bunch of infantry. And since there's no enemies around here, there are no enemies around here, we don't really need any infantry. I'm just gonna put the 10 cannons on that fort. That's gonna be alright. I'm not afraid of the Moroccan army showing up. Oh, here we get another nice stack wipe. Wow, look at this. We are crushing once again. This big merc stack's just gonna pop. Ah, they arrived in time. Never mind, I lied. Let's send our merc reinforcements if we can. This might be more interesting than I thought it would be. We still have a giant morale advantage and have the same numbers as they do, but... Won the siege here, good. Let's go for more sieges. Every siege is war score and it annoys the Ottoman, and both of that is very good. And they're now at 80,000 troops. They have so many men, holy. Still, I'm gonna fight until we have, 0 roll is of course very bad, until we have cannons in the front row. At that point, I'm probably gonna run unless we're very close to winning, but we won this. And killed another. What is this? 35,000, lost 15,000. Again, our numbers are just looking so great. It's just that the Ottomans have just have more numbers than we do. You guys out for reinforcement. Do I drop down in the manpower thing? I think I do. Gonna have to go back in professionalism, but we're still very high in professionalism, and this manpower is gonna be very, very worthwhile. I love that button. It's such a good button. And you guys are taking attrition because of desert warfare, so we really don't want to stand in Moroccan land at all if we can avoid it. Killed another 1,000 guys for free. Still own Sham, all good, and the Ottomans are running in all directions. Anybody running to a close place? You are, or you're just a small guy. Never mind you. I still want to siege Halab, even if I can't take it in the war. And we killed some people over here apparently. It's fine. And we had rebels pop up on this deck. Luckily we're in mountains, and even though we don't have a leader, we're okay. Don't like it. Annoying rebels. Rebel scum. Controlling stuff. No, we killed. Oh, that's the rebels. Yeah. Cost us a bunch of good men, though. Alright, I dislike. So, since we have so many people here, and this is just level 2 fort, we really only need our 8 artillery there. Do we have 8 artillery? No, so apparently you have some artillery too. So you have a bunch of troops. So I'm just going to leave 6 artillery with the stay attached, and have the rest of you say do not attach to me and go away. Really going to minimize attrition right now because we need the manpower for sure. I do not need the claim on Piedmont. I don't care. That's my vassal. I don't want to take my vassal land right now. I'm just gonna integrate them eventually for some Diplo power. Merge you guys up, have you guys be in, I don't know, there. And then I want a siege deck for Haleb. Do you have siege pips? You still do not have siege pips, but I still want the general there for surprises. So Haleb does only need a 10 and 10 stack, so let's do this and something like this. 0 cannons. We actually took damage on cannons. Should never take damage on cannons. I mean, it's not the biggest issue here because money is not our problem, but manpower is, and cannons take the same manpower that infantry do. But still, if you can avoid it, don't take damage on your cannons because they're much more expensive to reinforce. So you guys go to Halab. You guys stay back to be the reinforcements. And we rule wisely. Loyalty on the burghers. You know what that means? I can turn around and tell the burghers that I want their money. 1,800 ducats. Yeah. Yoink. As they say. And that's going to pay for so many more mercenaries if we happen to need it. The bigger issue with mercenaries is that it tanks our professionalism, not that we actually lose, you know, money for it. But hey, they do cost money, and having money is good. I should have my diplomats doing things, though, even though I'm at war and busy with other things. Oh, nobody is actually outraged except for the Ottomans, apparently, that I can improve with. Let's just improve with own subjects and allies for now. Sure. I would do neighbors, but automated neighbor relation improvement tends to be so stupid and improve with the wrong neighbors all the time. I'm still gonna keep this guy, right? He is 66. Yeah, you can do another run. Here. You're good. We occupied a thing. They, for a second, thought that they wanted to attack us here, but then thought better of it. We are sieging this and occupying this. It's all good. No, I don't want you to walk up there. Boat up there. Friends are doing some carpet sieging for me, which I like, of course. And reduce mercantilism. No, ooh. Don't like my burghers being unhappy too much. It's also not the biggest of issues, though. And I do want to keep my mercantilism, so... let's have the burghers lose loyalty. I hope that didn't kill my position in the trade thingy. That would be bad. Economy, trade nodes, Genoa still on top, way on top, very good. And I assume we're still the leader in Genoa? Anybody show up to actually... Oh, Aragon actually took over. This is not good. So I need to have some of my boats protect in Genoa, so we can be ahead of Aragon. If I take all of my boats, I'm just gonna try and see what happens if I do all of my boats back in Genoa. The trade power, I think the trade power in Constantinople should go down quite a bit because we're sieging it all. I think that's how that works. I don't think they still get the trade power, but definitely don't get the trade power. I don't know about the trade value of siege provinces. We'll see in a second, like in a month. And there's trying once again to attack me. Do want a general on this stack so we can run faster. You'll arrive 23rd, you'll arrive 23rd, that's fine. Will you think of it differently? No, you're even sending more troops, right? Yes, so I think I'm gonna abandon the siege and go all in on the Highlands fight. Should be a great fight for us. And even send in the healthy ones of these guys. All the reinforcements we can get. And here we're just drawing back, that's fine. And trade, have we already gotten our trade power here? We have not. Come on guys, run! As if your life depended on it. Ooh, you did not actually get your reinforcements there. So we didn't have to give up the siege, but on the other hand we didn't have protection for this stack, so that's kind of fine then. We do not need to reinforce this, I don't think. I think we can stay here in Hama. Then they can go through Halep to Hama. Maybe let's run to Homs. Just so we don't get surprised. Oh, the general died here. Then I do want you in the fight. It's gonna be fine, but it's gonna be not a stack wipe. We just killed double. That's kind of sad. And once you meet up, maybe you can attack somebody in somewhere. Homs is dry land, so we could go there. You have 2 maneuver, you have 2 maneuver, so we would get a river crossing penalty. Can I grab a maneuver guy? Not right now. Oh, he's sieging, he's my siege guy too. I do have military power out of the wazoo anyway, and the general just died, so let's grab a new general. Hope he has maneuver. He does, and a siege pip. Nice. So what I want is you guys to take the maneuver guy. And then I guess I'll split off 1. I'm not sure if cavalry has higher movement speed, but I'll assume it. I'll just take this 104 stack of cavalry here and give them the better combat leader. Send him in as well. You will arrive later, right? You will arrive on the 24th of July. Yeah. But this way, if they're locking in, yeah, they're gonna get crushed. Poor guys. Poor guys. Okay, we took that siege. So the Ottoman is really starting to fall here, I think. Constantinople is gonna fall. And I guess one of you can do this. And we're just gonna siege down the rest down here. Anabulu and Corfu. And then maybe even walk over to the Asian side of Turkey. If we have to. So that's gonna be a good fight, I assume. This is gonna be a fight. Should also be a good fight. You guys are taking attrition, which we really shouldn't. Isn't there a place here where you can stand? I mean, I could just split you up. It's gonna be alright. I could just move you over here. Help in the war effort. But I do kind of still think that the Ottomans will, the Moroccans will show up again, then I want to crush them again, so let's not. And this fight should go... We took the river crossing? Why? What? Maybe just because of the general switching that we did? That was bad then, I guess. Did not want to take that river crossing penalty. Still crushing here, but We did not get a stack wipe, and I'm sure the river crossing was part of that. We only killed double of what we lost. Only. Are we gonna go for another Siege of Haleb? I guess we are. Detach the zeros again. Give me the zeros. I actually took a ton of damage on things that don't want to take damage. You go home, you go here. Oh. What's Hama? Hama is also dry lands, so we're gonna get another good fight here. We arrive on the... You arrive on the 16th and we arrive on the 11th. So that's good. It should be... Picking up these small stakes one after another should really win us this war. Which has been so much more expensive than I imagined. Which is also going to have to go into the next episode, I just noticed. This is a long, long war. I mean, if it continues like this, where we kill 30,000 for 3,000, another 10-1 victory, then this is... I can do this all day. But all day is going to be in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment if you see anything, comment if you have ideas for new campaigns, and see you guys next time!